it's your boy Davidoff. I'm not running late this time, but there is half an hour left. Although the meetup point is 6 minutes away walking this time instead of half an hour, so I'm good. Today we're visiting the Blue Mountains. I've been scouting this place out since I came to Sydney 2 years ago on a day trip because I saw it on a train map. There was like a big train map, and the attractions, it would be like, oh, this is in this direction. It wouldn't like, I don't think the train goes to the Blue Mountains, but like it had Blue Mountains like at the end of the line. I'm just like, that's pretty cool. I like this map. And I was just like, what are the Blue Mountains? I researched them. I'm just like, oh, this is pretty cool. When I come back to Sydney, I'll do a tour. And that's what I'm doing right now. So yeah, we're seeing the Blue Mountains, and it also includes more wildlife. So yesterday we visited Symbio Wildlife Park and the visit to Royal National Park. Today, with the visit to Blue Mountains, we are visiting Featherdale Wildlife Park. I think it's simply just called that. So yeah, a bit more wildlife, probably similar to yesterday in terms of like what we're seeing, because there's a lot of native Australian animals that will be at this wildlife park. And then the Blue Mountains themselves, which will have similar views probably, because some of the views we saw yesterday. Yesterday we were on like a cliff edge mountain range. I think the Blue Mountains look similar to that. We're going to look at the Three Sisters. Was it the Three Sisters? I can't remember. You know what I'm talking about, all right? I mean, if you don't know, you don't know. But like, if you know about the Blue Mountains, you know about those sisters. So I'm looking forward to seeing those rocks. And yeah, it's just a general Blue Mountains tour. We're going to lookouts to get some great views, and that wildlife park. I'm pretty sure there's not much beyond that, but it is a full day tour just like yesterday. So I'm very excited. Let's go and see it. Let's go see some great views. Let's do this. Skydive Sydney. The shop is completely empty. I think that's a sign. If you go skydiving in Sydney, you might disappear. I remembered my water this time. Yay! I brought 2 bottles, which I had in the fridge. Fantastic. Which is World Square Hotel, that's where I am. There's 4 coaches there. Hopefully one is mine.
It's punching pretty well against ours at the moment. Bunch of buildings down there at water level. That is the world's 2nd largest seafood market, with the ugliest group of buildings you've ever seen. But it's an excellent market though. But just behind it, I wonder what they're looking at. The forward-looking infrared, all that junk on the run off to the left-hand side around the shoreline there. You see some folk using that day today. This makes the trip along Victoria Road worth it in my view. Employees to a number of, put too fine a point on it, but the previous assistant coach from the US, who was our coach as it turned out. $10:35 is our departure. He looks terrified. Is that the species that sat on my head 2 years ago? It might be. Great Ocean Road vlog if you are curious. The parrot sat on my head. It was a sun video. So we are here for an hour, approximately an hour. Free time, no guide or anything. Yeah, it's a great way to look around at Australian wildlife. And maybe some other wildlife, but I think mainly Australian. Don't run away from me. Wish I filmed it, but that went up to the wallaby there and started poking him with his beak. Wanted to fight him. Poor guy was just sitting there, just taking it. There is a pelican. We have these in England as well. One of these things in England swallowed a pigeon whole, and the pigeon was still alive in its throat. It was a very crazy video. I think it swallowed it out though, in fairness. It swallowed it out, sorry, spat it out. Pretty majestic. I'm so glad I saw a cassowary because I didn't see one yesterday at Symbio. There was meant to be one, it was just hiding somewhere. This little guy here. There you go, we got the focus. Actually, it looks like good food in fairness. There's a koala. Nice for them to be awake, since, you know, they would sleep almost the entire day. Pet a koala there, even paid for a photo. I'm just like, I petted one yesterday, it's fine. We can leave the queue, there's a queue there, so I'm just like, I'm gonna skim through the wildlife park instead.
Oh, you look like you just...
Focus ain't working today. Bro, where is the focus today, mate? In case you're wondering, these are all owls. Captain Obvious over here. Just that apparently iPhone doesn't like to zoom in today. I can't even see. I mean, I'm literally looking at it. I'm trying to capture through the camera and I bloody can't. He's there. I can see these two. Again, what is this camera doing? Okay, that works better. If I just put the lens through the net. I should have figured out earlier actually, it's the net, that's the reason. And as I was speaking, a wallaby just ran across this way through there. I'm always missing things here, all the time. That's a pigeon, these are very common in England. These not so much. I mean, we have ducks, but not that colour.
자식으로 주셨나 봐요. 가자 얼른.
Okay, buddy. Haven't got any food for you, unfortunately. Sorry, mate. I think that's what he's come here for. Because I don't know why he ran up to me straight away. Sorry, buddy. What that focus issue reminds me of, you know, on GTA when you go through those tubes and stunt races and the video starts going funny, pixelated. Yeah, that's what that is. Because it can't handle the dimensions of all the little nets like in GTA when you go through those tubes, there's so many holes in those tubes and it goes blurry. That's what the focus is doing today. Alright. Okay, mate. Quite a few different birds here. And they're flying everywhere. Okay, mate. I found a quoll. From here it looks like a cat, but if it would turn around... Oh. It's like a giant rat, actually. It's Stuart Biggle. We have goats. Yes. We have a whole bloody cow, mate. Go and make the noise. It made the noise twice when I've not been recording. There's another cow. Oh my word. Up close and personal. Yeah, mate. Ah. No. Bah. There's sheep down there as well. Hello, General. Oh damn, they were all eating food over there and then I came along and then they must have thought I was a dinosaur or something. You are dinosaurs, not me. You're literally their descendants. I don't know if it's specifically, is it all birds that are descendants or is it specific birds? I never really found out. I just always assumed birds were the dinosaur descendants. That is some long neck. Oh, it's Godzilla. That's Godzilla. Bloody hell, mate. Centralian carpet python. Yeah. Oh, there's another one there. There's two of them. Different scales. I assume the same species, even though it looks different. That scared me a bit, I'm not gonna lie. I turned around and I could see this thing. I'm just like, I am so glad there's glass there. Crocodiles under inclusion of the maintenance. What about the actual crocodile? Where is it? Oh, it's there. So it's not under maintenance. I mean, it is, but it's okay. Somehow I was looking this way, I didn't even see him. Yeah, sometimes I'm very blind. Do they sleep with their eyes open? Because this guy's eyes open. I'm curious. He's definitely awake, I'll tell you that much. That's insane. Oh, hello. And there's bigger ones than this in the flipping Northern Territory in Queensland. Holy moly. I'm glad I'm the only one here. There'd be like 50 people here looking at this, if they knew. The most impressive one I've seen is still the one in Melbourne Aquarium. That one's scary, my friend. It looks like a literal dinosaur, and when it stands up as well, insane. got that on video, by the way. Check my vlogs 2 years ago. It was the Sydney Swans North Melbourne game. Yeah, that vlog. Go to that vlog. Look for the crocodile. It is insane. Never enough koalas. The parrots in it. I'm more interested in these things. Why do birds do this? Like I see birds doing this, like I see pigeons doing this. Like what are they actually, what are they doing? Are they scratching? Have they got a kid in there? I'm very confused by this. Yes, I've finally seen one. And I've seen it moving, finally. I've seen them, but only sleeping on their backs. Haven't seen their faces or anything. I've finally seen their chnida. I think that's how you pronounce it. They move pretty crazy. That's apparently fully grown. No, it's just this is a graph. But I don't know, maybe that one's fully grown, I don't know. This time we have Godzilla outside. I figured that's the dingoes. I don't know where they are. I'm trying to look. I came back this way to look for Tasmanian devils because I've almost seen the whole park, but I didn't see where the devils are. There's a chicken. Yep. Hate to be that guy, but that'd make a great KFC. Sorry. Right. Devils and dingoes. They're both opposite directions. I've seen two. I came from that. I've given up on this Tasmanian devil. I've seen a lot of them anyway, across multiple holidays, so it's good. Let me see these dingoes, if I can find them, because I went their direction, I didn't see them. There is a croco right there. Bro, I don't know what just happened. I don't know what just happened. But there were a bunch of babies there. There were like 5 of them. There was like 4 adults sitting there, 2 women right there. There were some birds here. I don't know what happened, but something smashed the fence and everyone started running off. Why am I always not recording when these things happen? They were all just congregated like right here and then they all ran off. There was one bang on the fence, they were all gone. It wasn't me who banged on the fence, by the way, but something did. Yeah, he sticks his neck out like a snake. I'm back here, I've done a few big circles. I've just found out where the dingoes are. They're in this enclosure here. We're not allowed to go in, obviously, but I heard them howling, so I know they're here. Oh, there he is. We'll look at you first. Oh, okay, flipped it now. Maybe I'm the problem here, guys. None of them want to see me. Yeah, there's a dingo. Try and get a bit of focus. There you go. So it's just the Tasmanian devil I don't see, which is fine. I've seen plenty. It's just a bit of a maze in this wildlife park. Good though, Featherdale Wildlife Park. It's really good. You know, almost everything's Australian. I think maybe everything is Australian actually, come to think of it. It's pure Australian and it's really good. I prefer Symbio as a whole, but this one is really good. Really looking forward to seeing these Blue Mountains. Still got a bit of time I think, so I might go in the cafe, maybe get some food before they serve us lunch. Who knows when lunch is, and then I'll go and check the shop as well. So yeah, we should be fine. But yeah, I'm excited. The Blue Mountains, I've been looking into them for a couple of years now, so I really want to see them in person now. So perfect. I didn't have any pies at the Philly, so I thought I'd make up for it today. Demolished those pies. Ate them in 3 minutes, 90 seconds each.
Are actually threatened as a species in terms of history, although some may have indeed.
Pretty good view. Some homes up there.
750. No, I want. I don't want.
Got a downhill walk. 45 minutes to an hour. Should be good.
Lime green, but also that some of them will be a bright orange. Obviously very capable of that in the literal sense. Interestingly, something on the part.
Sorry.
Korea. Lên.
Comfortably, I would say, let's undertake it. Down the back, you happy to go down the last little bit?
Getting there, it's about 400 steps down. I hate heights, but I can go downhill. We've got to go back up the same way, so I'm going to be knackered. Got to keep stopping for people. It's like there's barely enough space for one person up and down there. But we're nearly there. Sometimes the views are worth it. My motivation for doing this is Kings Canyon last year. I managed that, so I can manage this. A few more steps for man.
I've had enough drinks in front of me. But a little bit.
Sorry about the sunlight. Not much I can do with the sun.
Not more private to more properly placed in the city. And I've seen the Acer system with other bits that are like nothing had a limit, it's so sloppy in there and it's not confident about
Started early, so knackered. They were going to catch up to me. Halfway through, I think. There's like 4 behind me. Oh my days. My heart feels like it's going 200 a second. I have been drinking water. And still, these steps are crazy. Apparently fresh water, and you can wipe your face with it. I'm not, but I'm saying. Easier near the top, like 10 minutes away. Maybe easier here, but I'm knackered from the bottom steps. The ones that are really steep, very high. and slippery. So I'm just a lot more tired for this, which is a lot less tiring. The view was good though. The view was good. Lunch is next. Don't know if I feel like lunch after this tiredness, so we'll see. But I need it. Made it. A bit of shade would be nice. I think I pulled something. Lower leg, calf, I think. I'm gonna have a good sleep tonight probably, or a rough sleep. There's someone had it worse than me though. Someone did a knee in on the way back up. She'll be alright, but today she's not alright. So it could always be worse.
Interestingly enough,
So we're in a town called Leura, L-E-U-R-A. There's plenty of food options. There's pizza, there's coffee, there's a bakery. There's a few things. We've got 45 minutes here. I might just keep it simple and go Woolies. Mega long street. I'll tell you what else is mega long. Cabinet of Curiosities. There it is in full. The Wagoose. You got pizza sublime over there and ice cream. That's a nice combination. Should I just go Woolies? Maybe I should. Very proud of me, guys. I'm calling it Woolies. It's called Woolworths, but I'm using it the Aussie slang. Woolworths went bankrupt in the UK years ago, so just when we come here to Australia and we see Woolworths everywhere, it just feels like seeing an old remnant of old England. As you may know, I love salmon and trout. I would love to take these home, but oh, look at that, delicious. If only. Are you allowed mini fridges on airplanes? Probably not. $17. It's not even that big. You're off your head. My word, what an incredible dessert. That ice cream was incredible. It was incredible. The only issue was it kept dripping, and the lady gave me a cup because she kind of knew it was going to start dripping. The cup didn't help. It just dripped all over my hand. I had to go to the toilet to wash my hands after my ice cream. I'm just standing there while it's dripping on my hands. Keep it away from my body. Just enjoying the ice cream. So like, I asked for Belgian chocolate on top, which is an extra $3.50, which is, that's a rip off to be honest. $6 for the ice cream, then extra 2 brown mate. I'm blending in the chocolate. I can't even see that I got chocolate in my mouth. As I was saying, $6 for the ice cream, which is really good by the way. But I paid extra $3.50. I asked for it as well for the Belgian chocolate, so it's like a drippy chocolate. She scoops it up and just drips it on top of the ice cream. Then it hardens, like it doesn't stay liquid, it hardens on top of the ice cream. So it's like a layer of chocolate above the ice cream, which is really nice. Then you bite into it and it just crunches into pieces. It starts falling off. There's ice cream below it, melting and dripping. It's just like, need a bigger cone than this, mate. But yeah, incredible ice cream, but a very messy one. But I'm glad I still bought it. But was it worth the extra $3.50 to pay for that topping? Probably not, but I'm not gonna come here again. So, you know, sometimes it's good to try certain things once in a while. Still prefer the one in Daintree though, last year. That was incredible in Queensland. Gold is beautiful. They got Prime in here. That's cool. I'm sorry, but how's that happened? A random village called Leura, near the Blue Mountains, had Glowberry Prime. One of the flavors I haven't tried yet. I think there's like one left after this. The bottle was a bit wonky, but I took it. I'm just like, they had Prime in there and they had the rarest flavor you could get. Like that's like, I thought that was UK only flavor. No, that was a different flavor. How on earth have I found Glowberry here? I'll tell you what, KSAT Logan Paul, they've really put their reach out quite far, because if it's made it to a village over here near the Blue Mountains, that's impressive. And Glowberry as well. There's plenty of other flavors, but they had Glowberry and they had one left. Unbelievable. What does that even mean? Can I throw this in or not? A sign has scared me. I'm still holding this. And his company apparently has 2 names. Boutique Tours. What the one I booked it through. Activity Tours Australia. On Get Your Guide is Activity Tours. But the guy's shirt says Boutique, so I guess they're the same company. I'm gonna put Activity Tours in the title. He's a good tour guide. He's a good tour guide. He even because he used to coach soccer for football. Why have I called it soccer? He used to coach football 15 years. So as soon as I said I was from London, he just said, who to support? I'm just like Arsenal. He's just like, you're going well, mate, you're going well. I don't know who he supports, but he wasn't angry to hear us about Arsenal, so probably not Tottenham, Man United or Chelsea or Liverpool. But yeah, that's pretty cool. He used to coach and he was really motivating me going on the steps as well. Going down I was fine, but going up I needed a lot of energy. He was good motivation to keep me going. Reminded me a bit of the Kings Canyon guy last year, so it was worth it though. Like, this wasn't as bad as Kings Canyon, but it still felt worse. The thing is, right, after you're done climbing, you feel fine. Like, you wait a couple minutes, then I'm fine again. You know, it's just when you're walking up, it's just so exhausting. But I just got to keep myself remembering that as soon as I'm at the top, I'm okay. Within a few minutes. It's not like an everlasting pain. It's only the pain for when you actually walk up. Why are the magpies here? You lost, mate. Get out of Sydney.
By casting become in.
We've only got 19 minutes to see the 3 sisters. I feel like we should have more time for that, regardless of how close it is. There they are, the 3 sisters. That's what it's called. I think that works as a thumbnail. It's good enough. Let me just get one more angle over there, then I'll head back. 19 minutes is not long enough, mate. Wonder how many snakes are down there. I've not seen one snake yet, even in areas where there's been snakes recently, and I've still not seen one. I don't want to see one, I'm just surprised I haven't yet, considering some of the places I've been to. I haven't seen a spider either, but I guess when I go to Adelaide, that will happen. Beautiful. I'm terrible at thumbnails, and I feel like I'm not even photogenic, which is ironic because I vlog myself quite a lot. But yeah, one of those will do. One of those will do. It probably looks silly when you're watching me just inside and just trying to like position myself for a thumbnail. Never just put the whole clips in just so you can see how awkward it is. But sometimes you got to do that. And when I don't do it, I just pick a random screenshot from the video. I mean, that's what I do all the time, really, from a vlog especially. I just find something from the video, screenshot it, done. Sometimes I do like multiple, do like 4 different frames, but I'm keeping it simple this holiday. Just one picture. But at least I got something more selfie mode this time. It's the only downside to this tour, we didn't spend long enough here. I would have liked to spend more time here, I get that. It's not a long walk, you just go down a few ramps and you see it immediately. You don't have to go down, you can just see it from up there. I get it, but at least give us half an hour, 35 minutes, like, come on. It's been a good tour so far, I'm not like trashing the tour. It's a good tour, it's just that should be more time here, that's all I'm saying. I don't know if there's another stop or whether we're going back, but it's been a good day overall. Tiring, but worth it for the views. So when I say views, I don't mean YouTube views, I mean the views of the actual scenery. What I'm saying is, doing all that tiring stepping was worth it just to like see the waterfalls and to see that. I did not need to walk to see that, but still.
it was worth the effort is what I'm saying, to see the things I saw today. Only downside is, again, wanted to be here for longer. One of the Blue Mountains keyring, but everything just general Australia, nothing specific. Oh well. I got something, there was a coin machine, an accepted card. Bit expensive, but I'll take it. I don't normally show my souvenirs, but this had to be shown. Look at that.
Across, and it's like a cable car in the sky. You can do that standing on the top of the cable car. They do that after the park's closed. You can stand outside. There'll be a meal included. It's a whole experience. It's not inexpensive, but you're clipped on there and you're standing outside over the valley. Does it sell itself?
No.
You come on, you just not the how you sell it. You can't say it like that. They give you your last meal as well. Yeah, so nice of them. Nice of them. Joe's so it's travel experiences. And a small kitchenette inside them. They've opened their back, so the view across there was fantastic along valley, Jamison Valley.
Final stop.
Would anyone else like to come in the group photo? We might out you on Instagram. Selfie game, you'll have to.
Oh, I can have a selfie.
Oh, yeah. Can you kind of
Samara, this is covered sleep. One was on before it's wet. Okay.
I'll put mine on Instagram, yeah.
Yeah, but not because of the eucalyptus.
Once I've got back to some service, advisor or whoever,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You get some deals here and there, but it's just fun to do. It's fun to help you book stuff.
songs will get you out and onto the road. We're going to be going around that ridge. Now let's feed out what I'm talking about with the vegetation.
Sounds like an insult. Tour's pretty much done. There's a food stop. An hour and a half left until we get back to Sydney, so there's no timer here. We're just waiting for people to finish eating. But it's been a good day. I'll talk more about it when we get back to Sydney. So the weather's been amazing, man, throughout this entire holiday. Like, it's not been bad once. There was like a thunderstorm warning one day and it never came. Amazing weather. I hope Melbourne stays the same.
A few of the sayings you'll go through. Wow, I didn't even know we were saying those out. The Harbour Bridge just now, you can see to the east, to the left, the Australian national flag, and to the west, to the right, the flag representing the Indigenous peoples of Australia. It is, and was for a long part of its life, the widest until the Canadians built the Point Man Bridge in 2012. And John Bradfield carries the responsibility for the design, drawing inspiration for the Hellgate Bridge in New York. As well as other influences. The Opera House off the left-hand side there, of course, Ian Utzon's masterpiece, end of last year, celebrating its 50th anniversary. We mentioned that a little bit earlier in the day. And to the right, the Crown Casino Hotel. Thanks very much, ladies and gents, for joining me today. Cheers.
So that was a great tour. I was knackered for the last few hours though. After like 2 o'clock, I was just like, oh my day, because I had a lack of sleep, and on top of that, I was doing all that climbing. I'm just like, oh yeah. but I got a money's worth, that's for sure. Incredible views. The Three Sisters were great as well. I wish I was there for longer. That's the one negative really. We only got 19 minutes there. That's the negative. But there was still enough time to take photos and, you know, even get a souvenir. I got a souvenir at Davidoff as well, but I had to rush because like I was cutting it close with time. The guy said 9:25. I thought he said 9:35. So I was eating my pies at like 9:30, and then I went into the shop. He's just like, mate, you're gonna leave 5 minutes ago. I'm just like, I thought you said 9:35. I guess I misheard him. So I quickly bought a keyring. He's just like, do you want anything? To be fair to me, he was like, get something if you want. I went to get a keyring, and it was a nice koala keyring. I bought it, and then I looked at it. I thought, there's nothing that says Featherdale on it, and that's like the point. I want something that says like where I went. It only says it on the label. So do I like not remove the label now? Apart from that, we're fine. At the last stop just now, he offered to buy me a coffee because I was just sitting there not buying anything. I'm just like, nah, I'm okay, mate. I would have bought one if I wanted one, but the fact that he offered, I'm just like, thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, his name is Tony. He's a great way to remember his name. He told us like, this is my toe, this is my knee. Now you know my name. I'm just like, fair enough. But yeah, he was great, and as I mentioned, it's the same company. Activity Tours, Boutique Tours, they're just under the same bracket for whatever reason. They just still have the same, like they've not merged completely. They've merged, but they're still two different names. But yeah, I don't know, I guess I put them both in the title because I normally put the tour guide and the company in the title. But yeah, they're both the same company. They also posted, well, they're not posted it yet. He said he's going to post it later on. We got like a big group photo. So basically the entire tour group except like 3 people who sat it out. We took a big group photo at one of the viewpoints. I think I put it on Instagram. So if they post it, I'll put it in tomorrow's vlog, I guess. Just put it in tomorrow's vlog. But yeah, I'm going to find something to eat. It is, what time is it? It is 6:44 p.m. Tomorrow is not like a big tour, but I am going somewhere that involves a bit of travel, so I don't have to wake up as early as the last 2 days, but I still wake up pretty early, so have some food, edit this as fast as possible. It should not be as long as yesterday's one. Yesterday was like an hour long. And I even cut like 10 minutes off that one. Yeah, the vlogs are as long as they are, I guess. Apologies if you don't like long videos, but you know, I just vlog, and however long my day is, as you know, however long the vlog is however long the vlog is. I do cut bits off, but everything I want to keep, I keep. So you know, it could be 20 minutes, could be an hour, but either way, I hope you enjoy. Time is going too fast, you know. Like, we're close to the halfway point. I'm on a 3-week holiday, 3.5 weeks including flights. I'm almost halfway through the 3 weeks. That's scary. Time is flying too fast. Okay, time is flying too fast. Believe it or not, I won't have time to do everything I want to do in every state. There's one state where I'm not going to do everything I want to do, but it is what it is. You know, time is short, and I want to be around for AFL1 and round 1 and 2. But I look forward to sharing with you what I am doing. But in terms of New South Wales, we've basically explored it. What I'm doing after this in Sydney is basically attractions, looking at things, rather than actually exploring. So like, we've done the 2 big tours, and I'm very excited to show you what I'm doing in other states. Also, Melbourne, there is one big tour coming as well. I won't tell you when, but yeah, there's a day tour I'm doing in Melbourne, in Victoria. And before you ask, it is not Wilson's Prom, which is where I want to go there, but there's somewhere else I found I want to go instead of Wilson's Prom. So keep your eyes peeled. And also, Brisbane might be a surprise to you, as in terms of what I'm doing. I mean, you won't be surprised, you just won't expect it. Like, you'll be like, oh, that's what you're doing in Brisbane. But you're not going to be surprised by it. You can just be like, oh, you're doing that. Yeah, that makes sense. You would do that, David. But it's not A4 related, just so you know. But I'm going to Brisbane for a particular reason. You can guess what it is. You won't be surprised, but you'll be like, oh, that's it. Okay. You might not expect it, but you won't be surprised. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna, as I said, find a place to eat. I've had a great time today. Just wish I wasn't so tired towards the end. One of the nights I was just sleeping on the plane on 4 hours. And last night I had 5 hours, the night before 3 hours. So I've had 8 hours sleep within 2 days. So I've somehow done these 2 big tours on those 2 days. So it is what it is. But I'm having a good time at least, but I definitely need more sleep. And I will get more sleep in Melbourne, that's guaranteed. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day and goodbye.